What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai with Grown Ups Gaming. And, for the last day or so, I've seen a lot of people complaining about Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. And people are not complaining about, the graphics not being as steady. Any kind of issues with, like, faces disappearing, like we had in Assassin's Creed Unity. They're not complaining about the game not being fun, or the controls not working, or the camera, or anything like that. They're not complaining about the massive amount of DLC, because there is a lot of it. They're not complaining about that. What they're complaining about is something called console parity. And what console parity is in this case, the PC, Xbox One, and PS4 versions were all downgraded graphically to be on par with each other due to hardware limitations on the PS4 and Xbox One. Now, the reason for this is when the trailer was released at E3 2013, CD Projekt Red, the developers, did not have a development kit for the PS4 or the Xbox One yet. The consoles weren't even announced until that E3. So obviously the developers aren't going to have any hardware to test on. So they had to make a estimate of what they expected the next generation to have. And it turns out that the two consoles are weaker than they had expected, which, hey, that happens. So to account for this, they have downgraded the graphics across the board. And the reason they did this is, well, to put it simply, is it's a good business decision. Because to develop the game and make sure that it's maxed out for the PC, and to develop it and make sure it's maxed out for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and so on and so forth, the game has to be built almost from the ground up for each console to be able to take full advantage of everything that's on them. You'd have to build it almost from the ground up for each platform. And that would make the game take a really long time, and it would delay the release quite a bit. It would also probably raise the price because it would be so labor intensive to go through and, oh, we got to make this game again, oh, we got to make it one more time. It would be it would delay the game across the board, or it would delay the game on each platform individually. And of course, either way, you run the risk of losing interest in the games. If you make them wait for 2 or 3 years extra to finish the to finish the development across all the platforms, well, people may move on to another game because what you started with is not going to look as good when it's done. Or if you make all of the other platforms wait, you put it out on PC first, well, then the PS4 and Xbox One people are going to, well, fine, it's whatever. I'm moving on. They stand to lose a lot of money by doing that, so they come up with console parity. Now, the other alternative is, of course, building the games from the ground up for each piece of hardware. But that's only feasible if we bring back console exclusivity, which I don't think people want. People don't want console exclusivity. We have gotten very much into this whole, multi-platform thing where, oh, well, this game is, I'm going to get this game. What console are you getting it on? Or what platform are you getting it on? So on and so forth. We like the idea of being able to play any game we want on any platform we want. But console exclusivity would work. It would work like we had Mario and Sonic on two separate warring consoles, and both of them were developed for their hardware. So in this day and age, if we were to bring that back, the games could possibly look really, really, really good because they would take full advantage of their platforms. But we would have to do away with multi-platforms, and I don't think we want to do that. But tell me what you think in the comments down below. Obviously, this game is fun because people are talking about it being fun. It's just the console parity, the graphic downgrade is upsetting a lot of people. So how important is that, really? Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Once again, I am the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.